There is some things you learn after you build enough bikes. Perhaps most importantly is to never really throw too much away. That way, when you have an early 90s Trek 8500 that you want to put together, but have $0, you can remember the wheels that are leftover takeoffs from past projects, like these. The levers from your friend Jeff's Rocky Mountain, the cantilever brakes that were supposed to go on the Guru, square taper cranks that are yearning for a home, and a drivetrain sent to you by Dan a couple years ago that has graced so many bikes. You look at it all, and it hits you. I'm pretty sure I can get this thing together. Pull down the workstand and contemplate the incoming compromises by having spent no time or money to prepare for this assembly. Realize the wheels I have are 7-speed free hub bodies and modify the 8-speed cassette to fit. Drill the pins, drive them out, remove the mega range cogs. The 7 cogs of an 8-speed cassette will tighten down on the free hub body. Just lock out that last shift with the low limit screw on the derailleur, and we're in the modified 7-speed world business. Install the cranks. Finally, something drama-free. Grease the brake posts and bolt down the brake arms. Damn it, these bolts are way too long. Hacksaw the bolts down to an appropriate length and use your homemade lathe to machine the bird edges down. A nut installed before the cut will help clean the threads when it's removed. Mike Cole taught me this trick when I was 17. Now, do it 3 more times. Install the brake arms. Now for the most exciting part of any build. The part where the wheels and tires make their way over and get set in place. This needs to be done to set the brake pads and the cable tension, but it's distracting because it's fun to look at. Don't get distracted. There's still a bunch of tiny things to do. Now everyone always likes to give me a hard time about doing a build video and not including some like riding in it. So here you go. Which like, I kind of get, I see where you're coming from and you're like, you know, you just built this bike, you have to go ride it. Does it suck? Like what's going on? But if we're gonna be really honest with ourselves here, self-shot, like poor talent riding is just like not that great to watch. You can only do this. So much and keep it entertaining. This ride, however, did uncover an unforeseen but obvious after the fact problem. See, the front brake cable fatally loses tension under compression of the fork due to the placement of the cable hanger above the head tube and not on the moving lowers of the fork. Not good. I used this one because that's what was there. The thought didn't even cross my mind until I grabbed a handful of front brake, fork compressed, exasperated by the fact that it doesn't hold air anymore. And well, the front brakes just like came undone. It felt like the cable came loose, which it did. Look at the E coming out. No brakes. How much do I look like the cover of like an early 90s mountain bike magazine? Wow, this fork is really bad. Which honestly is fine for the purpose of this video, and the intended use of this thing in the future. My friend Rob and I have been talking about the idea of a retro mountain bike dirt ride, and I've kind of been wanting to have something I'd be pumped to ride as a mountain bike instead of the drop bar converted rock hopper. And I think this thing will fit the bill nicely.